Ketchup. Ketchup. You hungry? Come on. Yeah. Come here, darling. You get good? You get good? Come on. You get good? Okay. Okay. I was feeding my pets. Now I'm back. Let's lock in. Okay. Let's talk about what happened last week. Let's talk about what happened last week. It was crazy, bro. Last week, we had a regime shift. Regime shift. What does that mean? The market shifting its phase from this to another. Now, what shift were we talking about? We were talking about, as you notice from behavior every time, it keeps crashing, and people wonder why, right? That's because of oil. The Strait of Hormuz, when it was closed, the war was happening, Trump, Iran keep escalating, manipulating the market, keep telling everyone we're negotiating, but they're not negotiating, and blah, blah, blah. The contradictions there. The Strait of Hormuz, it was closed. Because it was closed, it affects the markets, but high oil price. High oil price affects the whole economy to stress. Because of stress and the volatility being so high, resulting in choppy and manipulation type patterns we're seeing often lately. And last week, complete regime shift that nobody expects. People expect and sell. But no, it's entire potential bull trap we're in right now because everything's improving. It was just open. Last week, Trump agreed to never close the Strait of Hormuz again. Bro. After that, SP 500, the stocks itself shoot up to the all-time high. Now, see, Bitcoin falls under 74,000 after Iran rejects the second round of peace talk with US. As if saying they'll never agree to anything or negotiate in the first place. Trump and lying. So therefore, the uncertainty is back now. Trump is pretty much manipulating the market and turning the whole economy thing into a business deal for America to improve. If I have to be honest myself, I do not see why Israel is involved at all because Iran has oil. Does Israel want Iran's oil? We're trying to figure out who's playing the game here. Now, we're talking about last week. Last week, everything's been improving until now. Lately, everything's escalating again because Iran and Trump are pointing fingers at each other. They've been planning on keeping attacking each other with no signs of agreement. Just confusion, which is exactly what they want because dumb money pours into the market raw. Smart money knows exactly how to then take that money. Trump accused Iran of total violation of ceasefire. Tomorrow's Monday, we have CPI Monday. CPI Monday. Okay, which means tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna take my tray. Not much talking, not much explaining. Just for you guys to observe and see my mental process of how I trade. So you guys can pick up on. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Just don't expect me to answer right away when I'm focused, right? It makes sense. Tuesday, retail, PMI, retail. Sounds like we potentially have more opportunity if the uncertainty is still there for gold. The market and the price action will be as clear that we want to see. So we'll be focusing on SP 500 most likely, because the asset of there is based on reaction of the economy. So the pattern's been clear lately. They react to the news. It's more money. Grab that money and then play the move. Yeah, we pretty much had a chop federal rates being stable last week. Not much movement between 4.2% to 4.35. It was actually under that. So 4.3 to 4.2%. It didn't really move that much to anywhere else. It's holding this level. If it keeps holding this level, I wouldn't be surprised if I see the race going higher, because if the war just keep escalating instead of de-escalating and actually ending the war. Yeah. Dollar's been getting weaker, but since Trump trying to pressure everyone into believing that the ceasefire is actually guaranteed happening, dollar from around $100 to $101 crashed to about 97, 98. Now it's just slowly pulling up right now. It broke the structure. That's a change of character. I wouldn't be surprised if the price go up to retest where it broke the structure, and after that, probably be choppy. We'll need a confirmation of where the market wants to go for $1. Oil stables. The Federal rates. It's not really moving right now. Gold is pulling up. Oil last week been dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Everybody like it when it's like that, because the price is affordable for gas price. And it's just in the economy, the market, it breathes. Assets blows up. Everybody gets happy. The relief. There's always a cash. There's always a cash, bro. The relief is to be stressed. Because when the market's behaving too good, that's when money is being made, pretty much. But right now, we're seeing oil open higher than the lower from its close. Today opens up there and closed down there. The whole gap. That's why the assets start dropping while the Fed rates are stable and dollars pulling up right now. It ain't like when the oil gets up. It's just the market and the economy. Like I said, gold's been right all along. Gold's the truth serum for the market, how they want to behave. You can see it. The uncertainty is there based on the behavior. It's choppy and the volatility is high. The risk appetite is overall improving slowly, but the uncertainty is still there because smart money's de-risking. They know what's going on because they're real professional traders. They know what they're doing with their money. Yeah, the market improved, gold went up, bank completely broke the structure with a lot of stress. It was weak. That's a resistant level. If it truly wants to go up, it would have gone up and leaving behind the imbalance. But it didn't do that. It reversed her with the volume increasing. New recession. Right when it closed on Friday. Boom. Liquidity swept the low. Liquidity swept below. Chop there means a lot of money is stored right there. Now you see why everyone was happy. And some traders feel like they're missing out. SP 500 went all time high. Yay! But my question is that a trap? Cause gold is choppy. Oil and escalation is still going on around. There's not a clear confirmation if the war's actually ending soon, with alliance and manipulation going on. Dollar's been choppy, but then right now it's pulling up. If it's pulling up, does it indicate the market improving or getting more expensive? If it's going up, that's more expensive. Nobody likes that, so we're not improving. Right. Now it's right. The market swept the low. It swept the low, trying to balance everything out. It swept the money that was been pumping, making liquidity right there for Bitcoin. And when the giant shift last week, that made Bitcoin improve a whole lot. Break of structure, a clear break. Now it's back inside, but haven't broke the support. Potentially choppy or accumulation again. We'll see. You need confirmation of what's going to happen this week. Last week, Friday, when the market opens, it opens, went straight for the all-time high again. We need a confirmation if the price will actually start being bearish. If it's bearish, it will go under the floor. Each time price breaks the support level, it's the overall direction and intention that they want to go in that direction and capture the liquidity that's sitting under the level. The chops itself is the liquidity, no matter how small. The supply and demand, and supply and demand will stop the price every time price hits the area. This is literally last week. Boom, straight to for all-time high. Reacting by the oil. Oil drop just like that. So on number 13, I put it down there because that's the start. When the market opened during the week, last week it opened, boom, for SP 500. Trending beautifully easy money making opportunity because it broke its structure repeatedly. And you see on the 13th, SP 500 shot up. Oil is a factor for the market behaving so well. It dropped. same time. That price to go to on the 13th last week it opened going up. But the price action itself reflected the true behavior behind the overall market. Indecision and uncertainty because will the actual ceasefire happen like legally, like literally when the war will end. Because when the war ends, everything goes bullish. It goes up. And then clear confirmation when the market closed was actually going to happen. Now, I'm going to show you guys a range from my community last week. Last week, 1, 2, 3. Three different students posted their wins last week. Let's go. Congratulations, Robert, Malachi, and Ray. Congratulations. Touchdown stocks. Let's go. Applying it, what he learned beautifully. He's keeping it simple, not much overthinking. His execution is clean. All I did was simple reading, candlestick, and volume behavior, pattern within the support to resistance, a lot of emotional detachment. It seems like she entered a buy because price wasn't really going below breaking the support that she marked. She might have entered a bit too early, but it's overall a good trade. She gave a stop loss some room, which is why she managed to win. Let's go. Okay. I'm showing you guys how the market tends to move. Three values. Seize this opportunity. Okay. Now, based on what you guys see, liquidity sweep, break of structure, let the price pull back into the area, and balance fill. It's a level being respected, showing potential mitigation being formed. When it's being formed, You get a clear confirmation with the change of course or a book of structure, then you write a beautiful way. If you still don't understand, tap in the community. I will show you personally, one-on-one, how you will understand the chart, just like the students that's been in the community, they're learning, they're applying what they did. I'm gonna tell you guys though, trading is the boring work. It is the boring work. You gotta keep showing up anyway because once you apply what you learn, it gets easier over time. Trading is just like playing basketball. You build the skills. You're awkward in the beginning, but then when you keep at it, you get used to it, you get good at the end, right? It's the same concept. Same concept when you play a video game. You get awkward with the game, then you get professional at the end, right? Trading is just like that. If you want to know how you want to do it the right way to find your execution, your entry, have a trading system, making the money work for you, tap in the community. The link's below the video. I help you and I'll show you the way and how it's done. After a quick of escalation, and didn't seem like a much of a big deal. However, if price keep staying in the same area, then it's potentially choppy or consolidating because the market is adding pressure and stress to the economy because uncertainty is coming right back. There's no ceasefire right now. Everything's escalating again. It's going up right now because everyone's concerned about inflation. Institutions could be using that news to propaganda. You guys tell you guys to buy or sell the news. You listen to the noise. You fed into the bait. You became the liquidity. Now you will be taken, and the real move will reveal. Boom. The price is currently in the sweet spot right now. I want to see where the price will be. If the price decides to go above the level it holds, potentially sweep the liquidity above. But if the market's not overall improving because there's uncertainties going on because of the war escalating again, it's better chop. Yeah, it's better chop. It did a complete change of character. Trying to see if it's actually gonna hold, like I said. Will it potentially go up and sweep the liquidity high, or if there's more money stored where? Right there. Air to go up there. Now, where's money left? Up there. Probably the quick of the escalation caused the market to take everyone's money they bought into. Now, that's gonna make everyone think, oh, it might be a sell. Then the market probably go for the higher high because it baited everyone into thinking, oh no, sell your money, sell the news. That's what I'm seeing, the behavior of sellers. Price pulled back to over 75%. Because of that, price may potentially go up, sweep the liquidity for the New York high from last week, and then start raging, distributing. That's what I feel. I would say the market's potentially distributing unless price keeps getting weaker, reacting off the news to sell. Then the market's worried about the war escalating again. So therefore, we find a system, and if it breaks the support, small. If it breaks that, potentially goes low. That is where a lot of money is sitting too. Two, at the top, and where the price is closer to right now. It's actually in the middle of bid. I'm just reading and saying the behavior and a quick bit of a recap from last week and what happened. Now, from my detached overall analysis, the market is still currently in a bullish phase. If it stays respect and not break the resistance that became the support, still overall bullish. Look at gold and the behavior. And the behavior was gone reflect off other assets that you may trade right now. So keep an eye on gold. Last week the market was going for a high and everybody was looking forward to that quick relief and then boom, that quick sell off. I expected that honestly. After creating imbalance repetitively last week, one, two, three, like It's natural that the price will eventually be adjusted by supply and demand. The news, just the excuse. Let's go. Okay. It's been 41 minutes so far. We having fun, we feeling good. Boom. I see you guys tomorrow morning. Let's trade, let's show up, let's win together. Guys, if you see me trading in real time, I won't be saying much. I'll be focused, I'll be locked in. Watch me trade in real time. Let's be profitable together. Let's go. I see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.